Something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am.
Alrighty. Back at it again to stream, and I don't go to work today, so I can stream as long as I need to. As long as I won't. Hey, Lenny. If you guys are enjoying the jams. Welcome, Caution. Hello there. How you doing? How's everyone doing today? Alrighty. Yep, I am on Yellowstones right now, by the way, so to those who are wondering. Oh man, that's my favorite of the No Copyright Sounds music. That is like one of my favorite ones, Tropic Love. I love that one. Heard that back when it first released in 2015. It became my favorite immediately. I was just kind of sad that a lot of YouTubers don't really use it. They didn't use that like as an intro or outro before. Glad you're here, Lenny. Yeah, I'm on the community servers right now. Let's see. So I do have a hatchling. I did kind of make this right now, but I don't know if I'm going to play it right now. And yeah, look at that. My first ever Herbie right here. I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing, Lenny? Let's see. Ostro seems tempting, but I don't know. I'm not really a big Raptor player. I think I do want a Dasp. Don't know a good. You know what? Westel. Screw it. That's an okay name. Oh, nice, nice. So you got your freedom now. It's gonna be rough to play that thing. To play Amarga. I think I'll go. You know what? I did have fun with Croc on my video. I did have fun with Sarco. Sarcos are hated though right now. People hate these things, but screw it. They can hate all they want. I have fun with it. Okay, where am I at? Just want a nap? I mean, sooner or later you'll get that opportunity to nap, don't worry. What's up, Wraith? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Restarted 3... Bro, I waited to... It's a 3-minute restart already? Are you kidding me? I thought I was fine to come in here. I thought it was fine to join the server. I thought I was like, oh, the server probably just came up, so I think I'm good. Or maybe it's been up for at least an hour and a half. Maybe I'm good. It's already gonna go down. Oh, freaking shot. Well, I gotta try joining us as fast as I can. Once the server restarts. This Gondolas gets filled, like, heavily with a lot of people. This server gets filled very fast, so I gotta be quick with it. 3 minutes already, bro. Come on. That sucks. Not much, just farming in Borderlands 4. Nice. I've actually never played any of the Borderlands games. I've heard about it, but I just never played it. So yeah, it's gonna restart. I'm gonna wait till the actual timer starts. Cause let me see. Let me get the skins on these guys that I already have. Let me get you the skin. Yeah, I like this pattern. I don't like all the green though, so I'm gonna give you some more darker hues. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the darker hues. Okay, that works. Yep, this will be the skin you use. I don't have a skin for you on right now, do I? Do I have a purchased one? Yeah, Punch. I do have one purchased. I'll go with this one. Go with that. I guess you can have some green. This is for the spikes. Go with like an orange, like a dark orange. Here it is. The server's restarting. The stream started. It's starting right now. Server's going down though, so I gotta deal with the restart first. I gotta just try to join as fast as I can. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just search up Yellowstones. Oops, spelled that wrong. And just wait till the server's fully restarted, so I'm joining Gondwas. Riparia is a quicker queue time, but I'm just getting tired of being in Riparia. Been on that map a little too much. It's good to go back to Gondwa. Alright, just gotta wait for it to fully restart. It should be going down any second now. Should be going down any second now. Any second now. Yeah. Getting into Yellowstone's pretty rough, because the queue time when I was trying to join Array 4... because I decided not to start stream that early. I decided to wait until I was like more into the queue. The queue, I was in position 76. That's how bad it was. Server is down, so now I just gotta wait for it to fully restart. Up there it is. See how fast it join? See how fast people join? It's an insane timer. Let me get you a skin too. Oh, all I have is the backer for you? I never purchased another skin from you? Is that all I have is backer? Oh, I really liked Hawk. This was the skin I love to use, Hawk. I don't want to play Hatsy though, because last time I played this server, I had a lot of Thals and Hatsies like targeting solo hats. Heard a lot about that, so I'm like, I think I'm gonna wait on that. But I think the server's good. It has like, you know, not a bad. I don't think it's that bad. You know what? Should I give Amarga a chance? Should I play Amarga actually? You know what? Yeah. Let me play a Herbie for once, okay? I did say I was testing a lot of different Herbies I would like to play on the deathmatch, and so there's already a Capro group. Oh my gosh, there's a Capro group already. I feel like since Amarga has a lot of damage and deals bleed. Yeah, I've been testing it out. I do struggle against Titans though. When I've been practicing, I do struggle against fighting Titans. When did I turn vegan? First of all, I'm not vegan, okay? But I guess if you're talking about Amarga, I've always been playing Carnies. That's why I never usually play Herbies. So I thought it'd be nice to try Herbie out, you know? And pick out which one I like. And so far, I've had a lot of fun with Amarga after its TLC. So I guess I'm going to go Amarga. I'm a baby, though, so I'm probably going to get killed a lot. Alright, where am I gonna get spawned to? Broken Tooth? Gosh. Marks are boosted, right? Yeah, they are. Okay, tail attack is 500. So just equip the tail attack then. Yes, I am playing solo. I mean, that's what I usually do. I usually play solo. Collect death caps and what is it? Hunt dangerous critter. I don't think I could do any dangerous critter quests at the moment with the Marga. I feel like once I at least get to adolescent, maybe. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to grow this thing. I hope not. I mean, the growth isn't that bad. I mean, well, I grew mostly semi-aquatics and faster things, so I don't know how much it's gonna be. All right. Okay, the dangerous critter's up there, but I don't know if I still want to take it on. Oh yeah, let me start a vote for this. Actually, let me go ahead and do that because I already know. Let's see. Let's see. What am I gonna die to? Let's start this poll. Because I'm going to bet it's Capros, because there's already a Capro group starting. So I have to collect death caps. The growth is boosted out here, too, so it shouldn't take too long. Let's see. Is there a way I could set a timer to when I want this to end? No, it just says end poll. I'll just stop it after, like, 5 minutes. Because I'm playing I'm not even playing as a fast Herbie. I'm playing as just a moderate Herbie. Like, not even moderate. Like, this sucker isn't crazy fast. It's been a while since I quested on Gondwell. Where the heck is all the death caps at? I remember how the area looked for all the death caps. I just don't know where it was. I know the area. It's by like a little delivery area, but I just don't remember where it was here at Broken Tooth. I do not remember. Nope, those are branches. Branches are found around those. Okay, I gotta remember that branches are found there. Watch when I die to none of those things in here. Instead, I just die to something completely random, like a bird, like hatsies and thals. That's not an alpha critter, is it? It's not chasing, so maybe it's not. The bright side, once I get to adult, I won't be able to be grabbed because Deinosuchus I saw was added onto the server. There's the death caps. Oh my gosh, Green Valley's right there, and I do not want to go in there. I'm gonna go there just to get the location down. I'm just not gonna stay there to quest. Oh my gosh, this thing collects so slow too. There's no Herbie. There's still no Herbie quest givers yet, so I can't even rely on a quest giver. Home cave up ahead, too. Yeah, on this server, too, they don't... Herbies can be as aggressive as they want to be. Like, you could just have an EO could just be walking around, you could be minding your own business, and that sucker could just decide to charge at you for no reason. Okay, branches. I saw some already right here. What other quest area am I by? Oh, I can go this way, but I do want to go to get Green. Nah, I'm not going to Green Valley. I'm not going there. Oh, screw it. No. Bad idea. Bad idea. It's a little goofy little sound that these guys make when they're little. Alrighty, let me end the poll. I think it's good enough to end. Wow, nobody voted that I would die to other Herbies. You guys really underestimate the Herbies in the server. Doesn't matter if you're the same kind. They'll still target your butt. They don't care. Your brain's being tickled by the little sound effects. It's not gonna sound like this forever, so... Okay, the dangerous critter's over here. Branches right here, too. What's spawning, though? That's the thing. Is it something bad? Do you have to worry about it? What alpha critter got spawned? Is it a turtle? Oh, it's a frog! Oh, and this sucker fast. Oh my gosh, this sucker's fast! Oh, he's losing momentum. Hang on, he's losing momentum. At least he doesn't deal any status effects. Why is there a frog spawning out here, first of all? This is like the complete opposite area for an alpha frog to spawn. A basic skill tree. That would be cool. Okay, how are you not dead yet, bro? I know you frogs are not that tanky. There you go. I was about to say, I know you guys are not that tanky. Also for the head abilities, what should I... Oh, what is this? Reflect... Oh, reflect, right. Which one should I have? Should I have Thrash or should I have Neck Swipe? Which head ability do you think I should go? Like, who here is an Amarga player who would know which head ability to go? Because, again, I don't play it enough to know which head ability to go. Well, I can't stop myself from growing to make the sound, like, continue forever. Again, there is passive growth, so eventually, even if I just don't quest at all, I'm still gonna, like, get there to losing these sound effects. It's so goofy. It really is. I already know what leg ability to go. I already know going leg stomp is the way to go. If something gets too close to your front hitbox, yeah, you can just stomp them to death. How many marks do I have already? Okay, but I can't unlock anything yet, so I guess I'm just saving everything. Succulents, right here. This is what I need. Go for the cool factor. I've seen the damage specs for a lot of the abilities. So Neck Swipe and obviously the base one I have right now, they both deal 40 damage. Just one deals knockback, the other will deal like just no knockback, but it has a somewhat shorter cooldown. While Thrash is... The other one is like a charge up head attack that deals 75 damage at max, and it deals high knockback. Which would be cool, but I feel like it could get baited out. That's the problem. I always worry about that. It can just get baited out. I go leg stomp because, come on, like, who wouldn't enjoy doing that to someone who gets too close to your front hitbox? Especially to little things, like when it's mostly effective against small things, not against big things. Your best bet against, like, other things your size or smaller, or bigger, I mean, you need to just rely on just knocking them away with your tail every time. Definitely I'm gonna go Tel Barrage though. I'm definitely going Tel Barrage. Tel Barrage just does such good damage. Righty. Rocks. I could have sworn I saw rocks this way. Wait, is that a... Oh, I thought this was a... Oh, it is a burrow. But what spawns out of it, though? That's what I'm wondering. I'd rather wait, honestly, with this. Wait, I hear a... Just realized I hear a lookout quest that's up here. Aha! Easy. Scorpion spawn out of it? Oh. I'd rather wait until I have leg stomp. Yeah, I'd rather wait. I'd rather not deal with scorpions right now. I'm actually kind of glad I spawned here because not many things come here except a quest. Which is why I'm not going to have any issues coming here. Booyah. Yeah, I saw my video too, though, with the one talking about the solos, like how it's been rough playing solo on officials. That video did really well. You guys really liked it. I guess because a lot of you guys also were dealing with the same issues. Like, yeah, being solo sucks, which, yeah, it does. Being a solo dino on officials is the worst. Because they keep nerfing solo dinos to where you need to be in groups, and that's what I don't like. They keep nerfing them. Like Rex, why? It was so unnecessary to remove the ability to apply terrible roar to yourself. That was so unnecessary, even though I didn't use the ability, but still. There was no need to do that. It was just good to have that damage, like, right off the bat, like that extra damage right off the bat. That's what it was good. But now it looks like you are forced to just run Rampage, because nobody's using the other one. Okay, nobody's using Shattering Cry. I think the issue I have with Shattering Cry on both Dasp and Rex is just the fact is, again, people get immunity to people gain a minute immunity to Bone Break and Fracture. Which is why it's not like I don't consider using it. I'd rather not use it because of that. Once they get in a minute immunity, well, there's no point in using Shattering Cry because they're just going to heal it off. That's it. Ooh, albino. Wait, is it a fast albino? Because I'm not a fast thing to, like, chase an albino critter. It's one of these guys. Is that faster than me? Yeah, that's what I didn't like, is because, again, people were just using exploits. They were using Lone Hunter and Lone Survivor to just, you know, just grief. Accept your fate. Yo, what's up, Drift? Doing? Can you go down already, bruh? Dang, it took you long enough. I need stam. I'm gonna get some stam back. Alrighty. That's good. That's good growth already. Okay, where are these rocks? I could have sworn I saw them, like, out here somewhere. Right? Was that correct? No, it's more this way, right? Is it more this way? I can't remember. Were you using Ravenous, T-Rex? Were you using Ravenous? Because that's a good way to keeping yourself healed after fights. That's a really good way to do it. That's like a really good ability. Even though they did nerf it a little, it still works. I still don't understand how Serato doesn't get Ravenous. I don't get it. How does Serato not have Ravenous, despite it being literally the whole corpse niche thing? Grow a Berta? They did get nerfed recently because they were crazy strong before, but I think they're still good. I still think they're a really good 3-slot. One underrated 3-slot, but I think it requires skill, honestly, to use it, is Lambio. Lambio is so freaking good. Like, a good Lambio can kill a 4-slot. They can kill, like, Sukos, well, obviously Sarkos if they're too far onto land because of all the knockback, and Sarkos have no resistance to knockback. Or even fighting other Herbies, like, again, with that heal call or just damage call. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy strong. I can't find these rocks. I saw a lot of them before, but yet all of a sudden now I can't find them. Oh, these are my footsteps I'm hearing. I keep thinking I'm hearing, like, more footsteps, but it's just me. Yeah, but, like, I feel like with Serato, it makes sense for it to, like, wanting to keep a corpse. Like, let's say it fights something, kills it, keeps the corpse, and has its corpse buff going, but, yeah, its health is still really slow when it comes to healing. There's the rocks. I knew they were around here somewhere. I knew it. I really don't like how slow Amarga's collecting is. I do not like that. It's so freaking slow. Nah, I don't think it'd be broken. I mean, it would be able to keep a corpse for at least a good minute. Is it not letting me collect this rock? I was about to say, this is a rock I can collect. Let me collect it. Okay. I hate that the rocks fully disappear. I hate when you're collecting something and everything just disappears. Oh, it's done. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, death caps. Deliver death caps. Where's that area to deliver them? Oh, way over there. I thought I was going to take fall damage from that. Because I'm like, I know Amargas cannot take falls that well. My footsteps are already getting heavier, bruh. See, it's already I'm already losing the sound effect. They're getting heavier. Glad Amarga has a good amount of stamina, at least. Okay. Who remembers the days when you could just spam the collect button and just collect everything instantly? And they didn't have, like, a loud audio cue as well. Like, you just go up, spam your freaking key or whatever button you use to collect, and boom, you had everything there. I remember those days. It was the best way to grow, too, because you were able to go in, sneak in while there's a group, and just sneak in, instantly collect all that stuff right there, and then move on. Get out of there. Now, you're making louder noise. You make a noise, which alerts other players in the area that you're questing, and also the collection speed is a lot slower. You can't just spam it anymore. Like, questing's already painful, and they just made it, like, so much worse that where you can just literally, like, hear everything. Like, now you can hear I'm doing it. I'm still wondering when, like, the collection quests are gonna go away completely, because, again, they're completely revamping quests, which means we don't have these types of collections and delivery quests anymore. Still waiting on it. Alrighty. Area's complete. I'm gonna go to that home cave that's over here and just get that quick quest out of the way. I need water too. Is there a water pond near me? Oh, Ripple Beach has water. I already did that one. I can't use that lookout. I already used it. There's a group of 5 Capros and 1 Dino. Oh gosh. That just already spells chaos. I just seriously cannot stand them. I cannot stand Capros. Like, why are they so fast? Why can they just tank so many good hits? And why do they have a charge armor piercing bite that they can just go and do hit and runs with? There's also a pond in Dryfang. Yeah, Dryfang is on Rapari. I'm on Gondwa. I'm not in, I'm not there. I was about to say, is it gonna let me in? Okay. Cool, cool. There we go. Can't really unlock anything yet. I mean, I can definitely unlock stuff, but like not yet. Yeah, Broken Tooth. That's fine. Ripple Beach is right there, and there's and there's freaking Oh right, I have Home Cave buff, so I could just jump off, be fine. Find and use a waystone. I don't even want to go to like Stego Mountain discovered. Wow, that's a lot of growth for finding locations. They really have it buffed on here. Oh, there's water right there. Booyah. I want to go down to Ripple Beach though and get that location out of the way. Ripple Beach, also known as the Walk of Shame when you die, because usually you do get respawned to Ripple Beach when you die. The Beach of Shame. That's what I like to call it, because every time I've died on Gondwa, I always got respawned over there. Just like, well, time to go for the Walk of Shame. I've died, and now I have to suffer the consequences. Crocs, Capro. Oh, man. There's so many Capros by the looks of it on the server. You could definitely claim the Ripple Beach as your area. There's a good amount of critters, you know. There's, I think, some fish spawns and frog spawns in the water. So, yeah, you can get your hook snap back every time. And I think the nearby ocean has fish, too. So, like, you didn't have thought... You could go there as well. 10 out of 12, which means technically it's not, that's by the slot, so it's not 10 Capros. That's by slot, so which means they could fit one more Capro in their group. Technically they have 6 Capro, they would have 6 Capros in total. Which is still already like hell. That's already hell on Earth. Yeah, if you're playing a solo croc, your best bet is just to either know where to hide and have good survival instincts to getting away, or things like that. This should be enough to get me to Adolescence, so I can unlock more abilities. Hopefully I can get my second Tel slot so I can have Tel Barrage. Wait a minute, is that that's a Calpal quest. That's an easy quest to do. Start all the way over there, though. Okay. Dang, Capro group. I gotta remember, too, as a Herbie, I don't hunt. I don't hunt as a Herbie. I have to just find bushes and eat those. Another Capro group is probably gonna get started. Dude! Capros need to be freaking removed from the server, bro. Big time. I freaking cannot stand them. Like, I'm forced on my Meg to, like... If I see a Capral heading my way as a Meg, my first instinct is to always make sure I have... What is it? The height ability that allows you to stick onto walls without losing stamina. Like, to stick onto those areas. But yeah, Adolescent. I'm gonna go into that little bush and get my abilities. Oh, I could get leg stomp now already? No, oh my gosh, I can get it already. Yes, give me that ability. Give it to me. Actually, I'll put leg stomp on here. Hell Barrage, yes, give it to me. Legs, give me... I think Sturdy would be good to have. Makes you immune to knockback so you can't get knocked away. Yep, here we go. Raj. In terms of the head ability, should I go next swipe or should I go Thrash? I mean, Thrash does way more damage. It reduces incoming damage when charging the attack. Oh. Oh. I didn't know that now. I think I'll just stick with... You know what? Next swipe is... I don't know. I don't know. It's between these two right now. Next swipe or headbutt. Next swipe does have a longer has a slightly longer cooldown. Yeah, but this one deals bleed too, so I gotta remember that. That ability will deal bleed since I have the bleed variant. So you know what? I'll stick with this. Alrighty. I just need a vocal ability too, which I think I already know which one I'm gonna go. Collect clams. Oh, the clams are all on the beach. How long did that take me to get to, how long did that take me to already get to Adolescent? That took me, what, 30 minutes? Actually, a little less than that. I think that took me maybe like 25 minutes or 20 minutes. That didn't take too long. As long as I play it smart and avoid hotspots, and I can be fine even though it's telling me to go to Big Quill Lake, which is stupid to go there. Since knockback is a big weakness to leg stomp, I want to have that immunity at least available in case something does try to use it. Especially like if it's a Pycno or something. Yeah, I thought this recent update they would have given, you know, they would have gave the Herbies the quest givers because they teased it. So I was like, oh, we're finally getting them. But nope, they still haven't released them yet. I'm still wondering, like, what quest are they going to give? Is it going to be the same thing as the Carnies where they just hunt Herbie or hunt other things, destroy the nests, and just that's it? Or Herbie's actually going to get something more unique when it comes to those quest givers? Still curious about that. I'm immune to knockback right now, and also it's reduced as well, so it's like, what? Instead of 45 seconds, what? Is it like 22 seconds now instead? Because it says 45 seconds for it, right? Yeah. Triggered every 45 seconds, so that's 50% less now than that one. I have to discover all those areas? I'm gonna just ditch that. That's already a lot of work. I'm just gonna ditch it. I'm gonna go to my next location instead. I think the next location I go to is Right here, Hoodoo. Hoodoo Hills, or Hoodoo, yeah. I think that's what it's called, right? Hoodoo Hills, or whatever the heck it's called. Gonna need to find food. Just gotta find some herby bushes, and that's it. What other diets does this thing have? That's it, just berries and fruit. Okay, so we don't have anything else like forager. I really want the diet system to also be reworked as well. I really want it to. The diet system just feels so bland. Hoodoo Hills also has a waystone, so I can go and do that waystone quest up there. I think I already know what vocal ability I'm going to go for too. The disorienting bellows, I think it's called. That's the one where like reduces their uphill movement, so pretty much it's good for like going around hills and stuff, and it also makes them take more fall damage. Here it is. Here's the area. Turtle shell. It's a pretty big looking turtle shell. Let's see, am I getting better stamina recovery with this thing? Yeah, increased stamina recovery. That's good to have. And another person looking for more Capros to join. Gosh, dang it, man. It just never ends. Like, there's just Capro groups everywhere at this point. Capros are everywhere at this point. The thing is, I'm wondering is, can a Amarga defend itself from Capros? Because I know they have armor-piercing bites, which means it's gonna freaking be a pain in the butt to deal with. I need to go to a body of water. And find a berry bush. Easy to spot, at least now. They did change it to where you could find them pretty easily. Okay, this is going towards the beach. I don't want to go towards the beach. I mean, yeah, it does hit high, but I could crouch. I can crouch. Guess from the say, okay, never mind. Maybe I do need to go to the beach. There's no food for me down there at the beach. Guess I'm going down to the beach to collect all that stuff. I really hate that the quest here for that was the beach one, where you have to go all the way to the beach, because you know what? A lot of cliffs literally prevent you. Yeah, but I feel like Tail Barrage is still the better option, though, for just the higher damage, because, again, Lash is good for slowing things down, but it won't slow a Capro down enough when they already have dash abilities and stuff. Lumpig, thanks for the subscription, bruh. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Am I in the location now? Because yeah, I left it a little bit, but now I'm on the beach side, so am I back in it or what? Not at Ripple Beach anymore. Yeah, here it is. Hoodoo Expanse. Now I'm here. Food at the Frog Pond? But I'm not at the Frog Pond. Down here now. See, this is what I don't like. Look at how bad it is with all these cliffs. That's why I don't like this area for questing, because if you want to get down to the beach or get out of the beach, you gotta go all the way around. That's what I don't like. I mean, this quest is somewhat easy because, again, it's just a straight line down the beach and you get everything there. Oh, somebody's actually looking for Alios to group with. People are not really playing them, though. Even though they got a TLC, they're just considered weak to people. For something being so fast, I've noticed a lot of videos of people playing them. They get caught up with Metries and Pycnos. So which means like they're kind of just screwed at that point. There's the last turtle shell. Now I just got to get out of this beach now. Branches. Are branches even down here? They are. But there's also branches up there too. Yeah, see, I don't see another way up. I gotta just go all the way around. I thought Cerrados was still the most hated TLC. But I mean, I guess recent changes made it somewhat usable still. I guess Alios right now is not really, it's not really a usable thing. Not really that good to play. I feel like the most controversial thing out of the TLC update for it was just the balance changes. What they did to solo players pretty much. How they just kind of like were massacring solos. And giving more like stuff to the mega packs and stuff like that in the packs. I gotta hurry up and go and find a bush, bro. Please tell me I'm approaching an area where there could be a bush in the area. Nope, that's just a regular tree. I think I'm approaching the end of the beach, though, so I'll be able to get out of here. Yeah, here it is. See? I see that. Maybe not. Never mind. I can't get up those. I still gotta keep going. Oh, that's so freaking annoying. Yeah, find and eat food. I'm well aware of that. There should be bushes hopefully up here somewhere. Aha! I see it! Perfect timing. And this is a little mini location, so I got some growth out of it. I know the game doesn't want you to have senses and everything like that, but I really want there to be like a sensibility for herbies to find bushes. But I don't think we're ever gonna get sensing or anything like that. Closest we get are just some tracker-based abilities, that's it. Or maybe, like, again, similar to that of the freaking, like, where you can track down fish, track down corpses, give a herbies one where they can track down a bush. Oh, and that's more growth right there. More growth. Yeah, the wet and dry updates with the Suko and Duck TLC weren't well received either. Yeah, when their TLC first dropped, a lot of people didn't like it. They didn't like the whole... Oh, I'm making heavy footsteps now. It's not, but I think the most recent one was definitely very controversial with the whole, like, nerfs to solo play. But the game's literally like telling you like, nope, no solo play for you. You have to be grouped. If you want to survive, you want to be able to hunt effectively, you need to be grouped. Oh, that's a dasp I hear. Okay, I'm not going that way. I hear a dasp. I don't know if it's an adult dasp too, but it sounds big, so I'm gonna just get away from that. I mean, once I'm sub-adult, I feel like I'll feel more comfortable fighting a 3-slot, but if it's multiple 3-slots, I'm not comfortable with it at all. Ooh, Critter Quest. Which one spawns out of this, though? Hang on. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's just one critter. Oh, thank goodness I have barrage. Thank goodness Tell barrage still worked. So I was able to somewhat reach it, but again, I'm not full size yet. Something got waystoned here. Okay, I definitely need to leave. I definitely need to leave. There's another bush right there, too. I need water now. But again, that area just seems to be filled with people that are, you know, very dangerous. I think if I go this way, right, just barely go into it, I can get the location for Salt Flats, right? Kind of want to be careful where I'm running now. Because I know now that I'm bigger, I'm making heavier footstep sounds. I think right here I should be able to get Salt Flats. Yep, Salt Flats. Alright, now get out of here. Hunt the dangerous critter, but what critter spawns here and is it doable? Oh, right here you can also find the location. Okay, well let's see what critter spawns here. Oh, it's a tortoise. Not the big tortoise, which means it's still gonna take a hit. Oh, that was easy. So it wasn't going to take that much of a hit. Oh, there's a quest giver, but guess what? You're not going to take my quest, are you? No quest available, right? It's because I'm a Herbie, isn't it? Yeah, nah, that's gotta be racist now. They don't take my kind, I guess. How long is the cooldown for the quest for this? I'd say it's considered racism at that point. Sand caverns. Oh, and there's bones right here. Easy peasy. Down sand cavern. I'm almost sub-adult. Let's go. Yeah, they are making a Herbie one, but not yet. It's still not out yet. We still gotta keep waiting. Sand caverns is not a bad place to quest, actually. I'll stick around here. There's no water here, though. That's the problem I have, is that there's no water. Really wish there was like a small little body of water to drink from. Burned Forest. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go there right after. Gonna go to Burned Forest, and I know I can knock down a tree on this side to like cross the water too, so I can go around. I think that was my goal anyway, to just go back to the northern parts of the map to like continue my questing. I'm not gonna stick around here because usually the more southern parts are usually the more populated, unless it's Savannah Grassland. But even then, sometimes Savannah Grassland's usually just empty. It has no one there. Succulents. I saw some of those over here. Yeah, but the solo mode, I feel like it still wouldn't matter if people get damage boosts on the solo mode. Because again, people are already solo. There's no grouping. So everyone's just going to have the, you know, lone hunter, lone survivor abilities, like just no matter what. So I feel like that really doesn't like, that wouldn't really matter because everybody's going to have it equipped no matter what. Unless they want to use some certain sensibilities, you know, that help other abilities and stuff. Like, you know, like nictitating membrane to be able to, like, you know, still swim and stuff. This should get me to sub-adult now. Yep, this should definitely get me to sub-adult. This should definitely get me there. I grew pretty quickly, actually. It took almost, like, I would say like 40 to 50 minutes to get to at least sub-adult at this point. Pretty quick. Yeah, the matchmaking queue was definitely the way to go. I feel like that was the only way they could actually deal with like all these types of groups. Aha! And I'm gonna ignore this quest because I remember I tried doing the nesting quest and you don't get any growth from it, so I'm not gonna use it. Yeah, it's disorienting bellows. Makes all nearby enemies or quaking rumble. Oh, reduces the attack cooldowns for temporary. Okay, so it'll be this one. All right, the senses as well. Let's see. Are we going? increases damage of all knockback attacks by 15%. Yeah, go this. Which would pretty much be tail attack, tail barrage, and even the stomping ability, because that technically causes knockback. Oh wait, hold up. Hold up. Turn around. Turn your big butt around. Caprol and Conk duo? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That is not ideal. Branches. Hang on. Let me go ahead and just put my abilities. That will be on vocal abilities. Alright, I have all my abilities equipped. I just need probably a better skin. How much marks do I have? What skin calls my attention anyway? I don't know which one would. I don't want something too expensive. It sucks you can't press the random thing to see like the different patterns you can go. I don't like all that green. Reticulated. Maybe this one could work. Maybe this one could work. Nah, I'll just stick with the one I have now. That poll was a scam. You died of nothing. Hey, don't jinx it, alright? I'm still not fully grown. And I'm gonna still keep playing once I'm fully grown. So I'm still eventually probably gonna get killed by something. Alright, don't freaking jinx it, though. Because I hear Dasp in the distance as well, which are not part of the poll. They were not part of the poll where I said I would die to, like, smaller carnies. I just put Capros, Apexes, and other Herbies. Oh, this is all the branches already. Dying by cringe. I could do that, like someone makes a cringe joke and I just slash respawn, but you lose a lot. You'll lose a lot of growth on this server if you die. So I don't want to do that. So the plan is to definitely not get myself killed like that. Yeah, I hear those Dasps. So they're patrolling that area over there. Just not gonna go near that then. I'll cross the water right here. Dying to an alpha dynamo. I'm pretty sure I can outrun that sucker. I don't have a problem with those. I think it's the alpha silo. The little fast ones are the problem. I'm not gonna do this quest. I'm just gonna ditch it. Gonna ditch it and go somewhere else. Something so cringe like a massive Capro group? Yeah, I would consider that cringe. But I'm already gonna die to them either way, so... Oh, gosh. Something's coming towards me, and I don't like it. That's not an Apex. You gonna go for me, buddy? Sounds like someone's desperate. It sounds like someone's desperate for food. I'm just gonna run away. He's still bleeding. He's still bleeding. I see the blood particles on him. That's a baby Dino. I can still do this disorienting bellow thing again. Yeah, he gave up. Yeah, he's desperate for food. That's what's going on. He's desperate. That's why he's not continuing it. He's just desperate. I didn't have any hills to really utilize the vocal call to, like, go up them. That's a baby Dino. He's definitely not going to come out of the water. I need water, though. Big time, so I'm going to go to Burn Forest and quest there as well. I'd say that's a successful fight, because I successfully defended myself from him. I successfully defended myself from that guy. I'm still grabbable, I think, by, like, dinos. Oh, what is that? What is that? I heard that. I heard that. Oh, it's a little baby, it's a little baby, Theory. Sorry, buddy, I'm solo. That's what it was. I got scared. I'm like, what makes that sound? Please tell me that's not like a carny that needs food. Alrighty. So I didn't know I could do that. So, you can trample over that kind of stuff. That was successful, though. I managed to successfully keep a, carny from eating me. I'd say that was good. Something's walking this way, though. I hear that. Just drink the water. Drink the water! Is it that same... No, I see him. That guy's crouching. Not anymore, now I hear him. Now they're crouching. It's two of them. Something with blue. I'm worried that could be a Giga. It's the same guy. Not hitting him. I'm gonna die to these guys because I can't do anything. What? They can daze me on impact?
Did you see that he dazed me? Without even using a vocal call, he just bit me and dazed me? And he was running faster than me. He was dodging my freaking tail! And I'm all the way back down to adolescent. I saw literally for like 3 seconds I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't attack. I was dazed. I was probably slowed as well. I have a feeling I was also getting slowed at the same time. That's bull. That's some BS. Alright, well I'm not playing Amarga now. Going back to Croc. I'm more survivable with Croc. Would have had better chances against a Titan. I would have. I think that was an Acro I died to. I think it was an Acro and I think a Karchar. Not a fully grown Karchar, but it was definitely a Karchar. One was a Karchar, I think the other was an Acro. The Acro I think is an Apex, so you know what? The poll says I died to an Apex, so I did die to an Apex. Shocker, though, that I didn't die to Capros. That was absolute BS. That's what I died to. Things that can daze you and are faster than you. And are able to instantly dodge the tail attack every time. You saw, I couldn't land a lot of successful tails. Half of my tail attacks did not register at all. And even then, they dealt so much damage and bleed to me. Even by just biting the tip of the tail. Thought it was a Giga too who attacked me, but no, it was something much worse because it was faster than the Giga. That was such BS. And there's Capros right there. Okay, not going here. Because that could be the massive Capro group. Oh, they're fighting a Spino. I hear that. It's a Spino fight. The Spino could do a lot of damage to them. Especially because I think it's using AoE. If it's using the tail AoE, it could definitely do a lot of damage to them. Hang on. Yeah, let me go back. Yeah, they're lunging out of the water. So they're all in the water, just lunging out, just trying to get onto land and get to him. See, that's 1, 2, I saw 3 Capros. I don't know if this is the 6th party. Oh, it's using it's using Claw Smash. It's full AoE. It's a full AoE Spinal build. Both were Acros. 1 Capro dead. That's food. I'm going for that. Yeah, AoE Spinal is something that Capros cannot be going for. Let's snag that body from y'all. Taking your friend's body. I don't care. I want the food. So Acros can literally daze you when they land a certain bite on you. That's pretty stupid though. That's pretty stupid. Come on. A dazing effect without needing a vocal ability or AoE, just a bite And I didn't even get no immunity to it. It looks like I was able to get dazed like that again. I didn't see no immunity inflicted on me to where I can get an immunity from that ability. That's an alpha. That's an alpha. I see that. You wanted to pick a fight with me, huh? Think that was a good idea? He's smart, he'd just get into land, so I can't chase him. Yeah, he's just gonna get onto land. Capros really are cocky, aren't they? I already put him definitely low on health. I already put him on low HP, for sure. That Spino was still fighting some of the Capros. See if I can sneak up on this Capro if he's up here. Probably resting. Not up here. Yeah, no, that sucker booked it. That sucker booked it. He did not stay up here at all. They booked it. So the Capros definitely left. They're giving up on the. They gave up on the freaking on the Spino. I hate how hard it is to catch them, too. Like, they have so many good escape options. Catching this fish, though. Yeah, they got away. They're not going to stay here. 2 Capros can definitely be taken on. I can definitely take 2 of them on. Especially if I get one of them low in Death World, that one. Again, that's the way to do it. You don't use grab right off the bat. Unless you get good damage in right off the bat, then yes, you can use clamp right at that point. Because again, let's not forget, it drains a lot of your stamina. And I'm not running strong jaws either, so it would drain a lot of stamina for me. I think that means that not Grand Plains, freaking Big Quill is definitely Capro free at this point, right? Because they both dipped. They lost one. And then one, and now they're both dipping. They're probably going to a home, Waystone. Nope, closest Waystone was Birchwoods, honestly. That's their closest Waystone. Here, a Mipe. Okay, maybe it's not a good idea to play a Herbie on here, like a lone Herbie. Because if Acros can really daze you on bites, though, that's kind of BS. That's pretty bad. It's terrible balancing. Like, if you want to give it a daze ability, fine, but at least allow players to get that daze immunity right after. I did not see a single immunity to that ability come up on my freaking status effects. I just saw I got hit with it. It eventually went away after 3 seconds. But then after that, I didn't see any, like, daze effect, like, immunity come out after it. Yeah, which is why I like to play semi-aquatics, because a lot of modded creatures nowadays are just mostly terrestrial that are really strong, besides Capro, of course. Dino got nerfed, so I'm not too worried about Dino because they got nerfed. That alpha critter is still right there. Yeah, it's still right there. That alpha critter is still right there in that same spot. It's the reason why usually I like to play semi-aquatics, though, on modded servers, because they're the most survivable when it comes to dealing with things like that. And I think the Crocs do a good job with that, with, like, Sarco. It does the best job at surviving. The only thing I know I cannot survive against is just Capro groups. That's it. Just Capro groups are the only things I know I cannot win against. Everything else, though, is just kind of, you know... Pipes, and is that... What is that? Is that a Karchar, or is that the Acro that I fought as an Amarga? Also like Sarco that it can get away more easily and evade getting hit by massive status effects due to Armored Tail. It has that capability. Ooh, another stam regen fish. I'll just keep it in the background until this buff ends. The Spino just left. Because I didn't see it. I don't even see it in the water, so I think that sucker just dipped. Trying to think of a new location I could go to. Another DLC dino. Yeah, I mean, obviously they're working on more dinos to add to the game. They've even said it before, that they're working on more. What location should I go to? I don't want to go to Green Valley. Green Valley is already a no-no. Oh, that alpha critter despawned too. It's not here anymore. Good. Completely disappeared. Dilo eggs. Are Dilo hitboxes still broken, by the way? Because I could have sworn I remember before that Dilos had pretty broken hitboxes. Like when it comes to like it wasn't broken to the point where it would help them. No, it was just broken to the fact is you could bite the tip of their tail and it would count as a body damage. I don't know. Did they fix that yet, or is Dilo still kind of broken with its hitbox? I could go there. Huh. I could go there to, like, Hunters or... I mean, definitely not Grand Plains River, because I feel like that's definitely where a lot of the Capro Mega Packs would be. So I don't want to really deal with that. You know what? Screw it. I could go there to, like... What's that one again? Draco Dracovenator? What is that one? I would have to look that up to see what that one is. I don't think I recognize that one at all. Dilo, but cooler. I mean, yeah, they could do that because again, the devs don't want to really add like the popular dinos, which is why Velociraptor and Utah Raptor aren't in the game. Instead, we have Deinonychus and Aquilabator. They want to add more lesser-known dinos. The only reason why Rex and Spino are in the game is because people paid for them to be in the game, so that's why. There was no plan for Spino or Rex to be in the game. There was no plans. This is going to be risky traveling through land like this, but you know what? Gotta try getting to these new locations, to these other locations instead. Have I been to Hunter's Thicket also? I have been there. I guess it's just been a minute. Again, I'm running the all-around armor, right? Yes, I am. Rugged Scales. So I just have armor no matter what. No, Spino wasn't planned. Spino, Rex, they weren't planned. People just put loads of it was like singular people who put loads of money into the game to request a dino they wanted, which is why the mystery dino is a mystery dino, because they thought they wanted to add Torvo, but they decided, like, never mind. I changed my mind, and also I want it to be a mystery, which means nobody knows what it is. So that's why we have the mystery dino. Rex wasn't planned either. We weren't going to get Rex. But I felt like it made sense to add Rex to the game because, again, like, this game's going to be available to players that never played a dino survival game. So obviously you need to add an iconic dinosaur like T-Rex. Sorry if I'm taking so long by crouching everywhere. I do love the crouching animation for Croc, to be fair. But also, it's just better to just sneak around. Because again, I'm not running mud build, which means I can't just mudslide around, you know, non-stop. Which would be perfect, actually, here in Green Hills. It would be perfect to do that. Yeah. Allo was originally going to be Torvo, but Allo got picked because people just voted for it. They wanted Allo instead because it was more popular. They did a poll for it, and people voted Allo. Which, I mean, I guess it makes sense to add an iconic dino like that, too. It makes sense why people would want it. Right, I need my stam regen buff to continue. So I do that. Is there nothing here in Green Hills? Oh, I forgot. You can't see on this server if a place is populated or not. You can't really see it. Well, I'll run a little. Yeah, originally though it was supposed to be Torvo in Allo's place, but again, with the change to that poll, yeah, that's what happened. I don't think there was a poll for Suko. I think Suko was just always going to be in the game along with, like, Sarko. Sarko was a goal. Sarko was a goal. So they had to, like, again, reach a certain threshold of money in order to get Sarko, Meg, and Tylo, and I think Microraptor. Yeah, those four were part of that. I think Lead Sictus was in it as well. Velocity made a video on this one, but Kaiwekia should not exist. Like, that one was not part of the list at all for the plans. They were planning on adding other plesiosaurs instead than Kaiwekia. But nope. Here we are with Kaiwekia. Someone typed in local. Okay, so there's a Giga group nearby. I don't know how far... Again, I still have not figured out how far local chat reaches. I've still never figured that out. Like, how far does it reach? Oh, thank goodness it's not an alpha. I did not want to deal with it. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna gator dash it. Yeah, the stamina is reduced for it. It still drains faster than regular lunge, but hey, you can get there. Yeah, that lasts so long now. Now it takes like about a quarter of your stamina instead of half. That's good. I'm actually glad they did that. I think out of all the Crocs, though, I think Sarco is pretty decent to survival in solo. Whoa. Tylo. You're friendly, but I don't know if it's bait. Again, I don't trust people. I don't trust a Tylo. Stand back now. The heck are you doing here, Tylo? Usually you guys are in Grand Plains River or something. Why here? Not gonna lie, that startled me. Wait, what are they doing? The heck are they doing? Wait, are they not fully grown either? Oh, man. Yeah, that Tylo's not fully grown. I thought it was, because it already looked like it had its skin and everything, but I guess maybe it's probably like subadult, like fresh sub. I don't know, is Hunter's Thicket even a spot that most people go to? Or most, yeah, would they go there? Five out of 6 Dilos. Ooh, that's a strong group. If they catch a Capro on land, that Capro's not surviving. Yeah, they catch a Capro on land, they're jumping those suckers. I hope that's what they're doing, is that they're jumping Capros. I really wish Sarco could, though, hunt things like 3 slots without them just running away and staying on land, and you can't really go after them unless you're going mud build. Oh, now you're bone breaking? Oh, you know what? I'll fight you. He still does good damage despite not being fully grown. That's armor piercing damage for you. Wonder, did that hurt? Did that swerve actually do good damage to you? Because I do 20% more damage in the water. Hycno nest. Oh, shoot. I really wish Sarcos did have something to use against Tylos in the water, but they don't really have much besides O2 bite. And just gator dashing away or something like that, or just getting onto land. But like in terms of fighting them in the water, it's like such a pain in the butt, because again, they could just bone break you, and again, they just deal armor piercing, which means your armor doesn't matter to it. I think that's the thing I don't like really much about Tylo is for one, it's Bone Break especially. Bone Snap is just so weird. They can charge it for 2 seconds and instantly inflict like max fracture on you. Just heal off this damage now. Shoot. Thou. Torpedo builds, which means you're using like headbutt, right? It is, honestly. I think the Bone Break is just too much of a one-trick wonder type ability. That's how Tylo kind of feels. It's just being a one-trick wonder. Like, oh, you bone broke something, so now you just consistently stay behind them and just consistently tail ride them. Alright, let's hope Hunter Stick it doesn't have any, like, big things in the water that can kill me. Just crouch my way over there, back to crouching again, just so I can sneak in there, technically. Yeah, people would honestly underestimate that build actually for Tylo is really good against other Tylos, because other Tylo, again, Tylos cannot really be bone broke that easily. They can't. They have a passive that literally resists bone break decently well, which means it takes a lot more than just a charge bone break to take them out. Which is why the headbutt comes in handy. It's spammable, harder to avoid since it's AoE. Well, not spammable, but it's like harder to avoid. Because even if they like try to like use that little dash ability where they go side to side or backwards or forward, they do that, they'll still get hit by the AoE. Like that is an underrated Tylo build. The actual Bone Break does slow Tylo. Oh, so it's fractures, right? That they're like more resistant to? Not Bone Break, just fractures. I'm gonna turn on my fan. It's getting kind of cold in here. Or not cold, it's getting kind of warm in here. Probably because my PC's heat. The heat of the PC. Yeah. It is really good. It's really good against other Tylos, which is mostly the things you will be fighting in the water is other Tylos normally. Semi-aquatics are smart. When they see a Tylo charging up a Bone Break, they just get out of the water. That's it. Oh, there's something here actually on land. Don't make any noise. Just get into the water. Any second now. Oh, there is something in the water. I saw that. It's a Spino. Get that sucker out of the water. Staying in the surface, huh? Lunging snap. Gotcha. Are you kidding me? This is what I died to. Maybe it was a bad idea to come here. That's what I died to. An Apex duo. And I'm back to adolescent. Mother trucker! That's what I lose my Sarco to. So I have locations I haven't discovered yet, so this is easy to get my growth back. I did not hear the Dino bone break charge until literally last second and it inflicted the full bone break. That is so bull! Really, I couldn't hear the bone break? Like, I don't hear it until last second. Last second, I don't hear the charge. Like, why is it so quiet until, like, the last part of it where it's already gonna be fully charged, ready to go? Like, what the fudge is that? Gosh, damn, I really cannot stand modded dinos, dude. But, again, these servers are better to be on than freaking the hellhole that is officials right now. And of course, it spawns me near the hotspot, too. It spawns me right near that area. Like, really? Like, that's a good idea. Favorite dino? Gotta go with Suko. Sorry for crashing out. It's just, it's freaking annoying. You know what you're dealing with, but at the same time, you don't want to deal with the BS of the groups. That's the thing. Oh, that's pine cones. I didn't even know those were right there. Like, again, I don't want to deal with those massive groups at the same time. Ah, man. And every time you fight someone out there, you know it's guaranteed that they're not solo, no matter what. You think that they're by themselves, but they're not. They're literally not. They're always going to be with someone. No shot, you just really win. Actually, it's Cristatosaurus now. Nope, I'm still calling it Suko. I don't care what anybody else says. Suko Mimus sounds better. Crocodile Mimic sounds better than whatever the other name means. And obviously, when I tried to lunge away, the freaking Spino pulled me towards him. I saw that too, that my lunge got completely canceled from that. Because it was pulling me in, so I couldn't freaking get away. Freaking bull. Absolute bull. I'm more mad about the freaking... The freaking charge bone break that it freaking used. That I didn't hear it. Didn't hear it not once. Didn't hear it until the last second when it already has, like, full bone break ready. That's what I'm mad about, is the fact is I couldn't hear it. Like, not until it's already, like, already up close in my face. Crested lizard? No, I'm still calling it Suko. Crocodile Mimic sounds so much better than crested lizard. Because there's so many lizards out there, like so many dinosaurs out there that have crests. Allos have crests. Spino has a crest. Even the new subspecies of Spino has a crest. Like, I feel like that just sounds so basic and generic. I hope they lower the amount of growth you lose on this server, though, because when you die to bull like that, like BS like that, come on. What are you supposed to do? Especially when third party is allowed. Like, if you get third party in a fight. That would have been cooler. Crocodile... Crested Mimic Croc. Yeah, that sounds so much better, but no, they want to just remove that. And be like, oh no, Suchomimus actually never existed. Like, what the heck do you mean it never existed? I should have never went to... I thought Hunter's Thicket would have not had those types of players there, bro. I thought I would have been fine to be there. I thought I would have been just fine. Nope, I get bit in the ass for going there, for just trying to explore instead of staying in the same spot. Yeah, but with third partying on the server, I feel like they definitely need to lower the amount of growth you lose. Because, like, losing this much is insane. I'm all the way back to adolescent. Like, yeah, the growth is boosted and all, but, like, not boosted to the point where, like, oh, you get all that back in, like, a quick amount of time. And especially if you worry about getting killed again. I don't know why it's not collecting the quests. It's like the game is trying to rage bait me even more. Like, oh, make sure you go into menu to collect the quest instead of it automatically being granted. Like, thank you. Thank you so much for doing that for me, making it so much easier. I was beating that Spinal's butt, too. I would have beat it, too, if the Dino didn't get involved. If it didn't have a Dino friend, I would have definitely beaten it solo. I was landing a lot of good hits against it. Undangerous critter. I'm not doing that while I'm adolescent. That's just dumb. Adolescent Sarco can't tank enough hits to, like, deal with those critter quests. There's ocean locations I could get. I haven't discovered Darkwoods yet. At least I don't think I... Yeah, I have not discovered Darkwoods. I'm about to, though. Just gonna go into the oceans. Take my chances there. Get my growth back. Yeah, I'm a little confused with the whole Miragaia situation, too. You know what I heard somebody say at some point in the Discord too, which this is a little unrelated, but you know what got me actually, like, almost fully rage baited me because it sounded stupid? He said Sarco shouldn't, or no, not Sarco. Clamp shouldn't exist. They said Clamp shouldn't even exist. And I just wondered, like, what made you come up with that kind of radical decision to think that? Like, it's gotta be rage bait. That freaking Dino in the ocean, too? Are you kidding me? Screw you. I'm not fighting you. Yeah, they really. I can't remember who said it. I didn't really pay attention. Again, I was just like baffled by that whole like argument they had, like saying like it shouldn't have it. I'm like, what? Why? Literally, like, why? Like, what makes you think that it shouldn't exist? Like, how else would Crocs hunt? Besides what? Just giving it bone break? Like, it makes sense for a Croc to be able to grab. Like, what do you think Crocs do nowadays? They grab things and drag it into water. I'm guessing they probably said that because they died to something that... They probably got clamped by something and died to it. Like, they either got clamped by a Hatsi, dragged into the... taken to the top... to the air, and then dropped. Clamped by a Rex, or clamped by a Sarkle. Either one of them. They got clamped by either one. The thing is, Path will never be realistic. It's not meant to be a realistic game. Yeah, they're trying to add, like, you know, accurate designs for a lot of the dinos and stuff, like making them look, like, making them look paleo accurate, you know. But I mean, come on, we have dinos who can roar, activate vocal calls, and literally like buff themselves with that. We have dinos that can heal off a bone break like it's not a life-threatening injury, unless it's like a Rex that already bone broke them and now they're doomed at that point. But normally, like, again, it just makes no sense why they made that statement. Yeah, it's an MMO. Like, people need to understand, this is a Dino Survival MMO, not realistic Dino Survival. You want to play a more realistic one, even though some of the things on there are not realistic at all, like the designs, especially for a lot of them, go play the Isle. At that point, like, go play the Isle. Like, the only dino that can technically grab on that game is technically Deinosuchus. I mean, Rex can pin things down, but it's not technically a grab. That's more of a pin. Again, what people want in this game is just so... It just baffles me. Like, yeah, give feedback all you want, but if you're gonna complain like that about, like, the game not being realistic, bro, then... I don't know what to tell you. Because, like, at that point, I wouldn't even know, like, what the heck you want in the game. Dungeons would be cool, though. I hear a Giga in the distance. I hear that call. It's making that little distant call. I know a lot of the PT modded dinos have distant calls now. Have I never discovered Green Valley? I've never discovered it. Nobody plays Galley? Bro, I used to see a lot of Galleys back in the old days of the Isle. I never played it, but I saw a lot of people play it. You're gonna bite me, I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? You started this. You started this. Oh, I dodged. He dodged it. Smart. You wanted to start this, buddy. Deal with the consequences of your actions. Don't pick a fight with something you think you could... Like, you shouldn't be picking fights with things that are bigger than you. Yeah, that thing didn't give any food, though. That Pycno learned the hard way not to do that. Again, I wouldn't normally kill babies unless they start it, and at this point, I'm already at the point where I'm like, you know what? No, if they're gonna be doing that, they gotta learn their lessons. Yeah, I'm on Yellowstone's. That's the thing. Yellowstone server that has it. Seen enough Nerf Sark. Heck no! It technically was like a 2-slot at some point with its freaking charge bite spam back when it used to be like that, where it had really low HP, but I had the ability to charge bite back then. That was the worst era of Croc. It wasn't fun to fight against, and it felt boring to play as. That's why I never really played it. As much as I loved playing as a giant Croc, it was boring. I never enjoyed it. I like how people keep begging for people to bring... They keep begging the devs to bring it back, but they've made it quite clear that it's not coming back. Yep, somebody did do that. And if you're talking about Capro, yeah, that's what it is. If you want to play Charge Bite Sarco again, go freaking play Capro. I usually play, usually just play Path more. I don't really stick to the Isle. Because to be fair, a lot of the things I would want to play, like, they're extremely hard to grow. Like, Dino, really hard to grow. Aloe, I feel like I've not had a lot of good success with it. I think the most successful thing I've kept alive was Herrera. Herrera was definitely fun to play. But I mostly just stuck with, you know, Path because, you know, it has the semi-aquatics I enjoy playing. $12 to grow a Croc, yeah. Even though with the diet thing being, like, you know, the diet's helping you reduce, like, the amount of time it takes to grow, the problem is, like, it feels like you're starving most of the time on that game. Like, you're playing literally starving simulator. Because you'll be looking for, like, again, the elite fish, which is part of a Dino's diet, which is a really good part of its diet, you never see them spawn. You see the schooling fish, which, good, like, food when you're small, but they give nothing to your diet. Not only that, a lot of the things that are part of your diet are only grabbable or only capable of being hunted once you at least reach subadult. Like Serato, freaking Tenanto, like all those things, you cannot hunt them as a once you're a baby, you literally have the hardest time trying to keep yourself alive and well fed and keeping your diets up. Don't even get me started on talking about how hard it is to get freaking Prime Elder. Like, I get it, it's meant to be a challenge, but, like, Dinos feels almost impossible. You just need to be extremely lucky. Yeah, it's pretty lame. It's pretty lame to, like, based on how the growth works, especially, well, not the growth. Well, on Path, I think the growth sucks. It sucks to grow on Path. Like, at least when you die, you don't lose the thing fully, unless you're on the permadeath servers. But even then, like, it's just a painful growth cycle, especially when it comes to certain dinos to grow as. Okay, discovered Green Valley. I'm not going to stay here, though. Oh, that's an... What is that in a... What is that? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Tylo with something else. I think it has another croc with it. It is a croc it has with it. Son of a gun. As long as I stay more into the ocean right here, I don't think they will come to me because they're more focusing on trying to take things down on that are on land. The Isle's growth is a little better though than Path's, because the questing system again is still kind of bland with Path. And when it comes to like the Isle's growth, at least like in order to get improved growth rates, you just need to have a better diet. Like for Herbies, that's easy. Again, sanctuaries exist for them. And although, yes, a Carny could go there to try snagging at something that's trying to, like, get a better diet, it's still, like, a rough time. That tuna, that's a stamina gen as well. That's stamina gen bonus as well. I guess, but like, I still think the Out looks better though, still, when it comes to it. Like, I love the weather that they have on there. The weather system is a lot better. They definitely need to improve on that heavily, though, when it comes to the questing, which they are definitely trying to do that, but it feels like they're just, every update, they're just adding more collection quests. Like, just more shiny items to collect. Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw from Zilla's little, like, stream or, like, questionnaire he had with, Matt. They actually said before Riparia was released, they had the raining in caves fixed. They had it ready to ship out for the next update, but Riparia... The Riparia update broke it again, so they had to like they have to pretty much redo the whole raining in caves thing. They have to redo it. Yeah, that was the thing it did, like the performance was the problem. There's Broken Tooth. Have I discovered Broken Tooth before? No, I have not. I haven't even discovered Ripple Beach. Oh, I remember that. That's okay. Here's the thing, Hunter. You're comparing that to Roblox. Roblox is like an easier thing to like create. Way easier. Like for them, developing stuff on there is definitely way easier. It's more simplified. This is a full-on, like this is a whole other game that uses completely different engines and everything like that. Roblox uses like the simplest things. So I think making the whole comparison with Roblox isn't really the way to go for that. But yeah, let's hope they can get that fixed though, because it is pretty annoying to like go into caves and it's still raining in them. Like, I'm not a Roblox dev, but I know it's definitely easier for them to make games and stuff for that kind of stuff. Because heck, it's easier for people who make those little games to also update them as well. Like, they'll get updates like weekly updates. Path has to get like at least monthly to sometimes every 2 to 3 months updates. While the Isle, well, we already know how long it takes for them. They get updates at least once every year, normally. It's been shortened. I think it's like once every like 6 months now. So once every half a year. So they have definitely improved that. Yeah, that's all the platforms too. I think they should have just never made Nintendo. They should have never had the game optimized for the Switch. I think the Switch should have never just been a thing. Because Nintendo has delayed so many updates that Nintendo players only can enjoy those updates for maybe like 3 weeks until already another update drops and they can't play with all their friends again. They can't play with friends they have that are on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, mobile. They can't. Unless they're on mobile. Which even then, like, who wants to play on a touchscreen normally? Nobody wants to do that. They want to play either with a controller or keyboard and mouse. It is. Yes, you can. And the performance is not the greatest. I mean, it can run, but like still, it's kind of a sort of situation. Frog is easy to take on. Easy peasy. That's an easy one. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. I've tried the game out on the Switch too. Like, yeah, they don't have a Switch 2 port, but it does run a lot better. The game's actually runnable on there. And you're not crashing as often. But again, I don't stick with playing on the game on the Switch. I'd rather not. I bought it for the Switch just to test it. And I'm like, yep, okay, it's kind of sucky with its performance. That was technically my first time ever playing the game on a controller as well. Beach discovered, and I'm pretty sure there is a quest for me to do here, too. Yep, kelp piles, I knew it. They were given some things for the Switch 2, but like, not actual, like, to make a Switch 2 version. They weren't given that stuff from it. Nintendo's just, I cannot stand how they are when it comes to game updates and stuff. But yet they'll update Fortnite like on a heartbeat, though. They'll update games like Fortnite in like literally a heartbeat. But like other games out there like have to like go through all this approval processes that takes longer. Like if Fortnite ever delays like an update, it's never for like a reason you'd think. Something out here. There's something out here, Ripple. Baby Spino, or no, adolescent Spino. Not scared of a adolescent Spino. Whatever's here that Spinal's running away from. Whatever's out here, I can't tell what it is. Made the Spinal run to land, though. Or run into the water. Hunt a large fish. That quest could be doable if I could find a large fish. No albino quest has appeared for me, by the way, since I've lost my growth. Again, they only appear when I'm at least an adult. I'm about to get to adult at least right now. Want to take my Sarco back to Green Hills River. See if I can find a large fish out here. Yeah, the thing is with Nintendo, though, is that they have made pretty bad decisions. Heck, they lost the lawsuit against Pal World. I think they just wanted a little lame excuse to sue them. They wanted an excuse to sue them. Like, people have even said, like, hey, is there a chance you guys can, like, allow me to buy this game online or something? Like, allow me to buy... Like, I'm on my DS and I'm willing to play, you know, but again, you guys closed the Nintendo DS store. Can I still buy? And they're like, no, you can't buy. At that point, I'm just like, bro, then what the heck? And that's why people, like, you know, just do, like, you know, people decide to just mod. They'd rather mod a console for Nintendo instead because, again, like, you can't buy those games online anymore. And even because, again, their shops are closed. Their eShops are closed already. But if you try buying a game, like, if you want to buy a Nintendo DS game, like, online, like on eBay or something, they're going to overcharge you. They're going to overcharge you. Do you guys even know the reason why Pal World actually, like, why they sued them? And it wasn't because, yeah, they had similar Pokemon designs. No, it wasn't that. That wasn't the reason. Ooh, do those count as large fish? I know sunfish don't do much for your diet, but they do count. Alrighty, well, that's done, and I'm back to adult now. But, like, the reason why they sued was because of the catch mechanic they had, where they used literal spheres, the Pal Balls, to catch things, or the Pal Spheres, that's what they're called. Pal Spheres to catch Pals, and use them to release them again to, like, fight for you. They wanted to sue them because they believed that they owned the whole catch mechanic with Pokeballs and Pokemon. That's what they think. They thought they had that. Yeah, but sunfish don't even do nothing for your diet because, again, it's a sunfish. They don't do nothing, like, for food. They literally offer nothing. Yeah, that's the thing. They thought they owned the mechanic, so they thought they could just sue for it. And people, of course, were calling them out, like, bro, there's so many games that have that type of mechanic as well. Like, heck, Ark has that mechanic. Ark Survival has a mod where you can use literal spheres to keep your dinos in and just throw them back out. They literally have that. Exactly. Like, it's so freaking dumb. Like, Nintendo just wants to, like, I've made the joke before, and other people have made it as well, but I guarantee they would sue an orphan. They would sue an orphan in an orphanage just because his name is Mario or Luigi. That's the thing. They would legit do that. I know they would. I wouldn't put it behind. I wouldn't put it past Nintendo. I would not put it past them. I remember some guy though who I guess was caught modding people's consoles and stuff, like modding 3DSs and DSs and Wiis to give them games because again the shops are closed. And it's too expensive at this point to like buy those games online from other people because they will overcharge you like they will literally just have to buy from scalpers. Like if you want to get like Mario Kart on the DS and you want to buy it online, chances are someone's going to overcharge you for it. Like it's again over 10 years already of that game existing, practically 20 years at this point. And they'll still be like, "Oh, if you want this game, I'll charge you it'll be $120 if you want to buy the physical copy from me." I'm like, "Bro, open the eShop for me and I'll buy it, bro. I'll buy it from you guys. I'm literally giving you money." And they'll be like, "Nope, we do not do that." Like, I feel like Nintendo in the 2000s and early 2010s was the prime era of Nintendo because that's when Reggie was there. Reggie was there. You don't know who Reggie is. He's a literal legend of Nintendo. He retired though. He was like, I think the original, like the CEO of Nintendo of America. And he loved the player base and he loved the games. He loved his fans and everything. But guess what? He retired eventually, and even I think apparently he made a statement saying that Nintendo just does not have the love it used to have. Steam versus other platforms when you get hacked. Yeah, no. It's a whole other story with what Steam does. Like, I don't even think I want to know what Steam does. They'll just be like, "What's going on? You got hacked." Like Microsoft, if you got your account hacked, they'll be like, "Okay, you got hacked. I'm sorry, but there's not much we can do. Best thing we can tell you to do is change your password." If you do it with Sony, it's the same thing. They'll just tell you the same thing. Nintendo, they won't even care if your account got hacked. They would not care. They'll just be like, "Oh, you got your account hacked? Sounds like it's a you problem." But Steam, they'll be like, "Hey, I got my account hacked. What can I do? Give us 1 second." Literally 2 days, like a day later, it'll be like, "All right, hacker has been neutralized. I mean, has been caught and has been banned. So don't worry." Did you just say they were neutralized? No, not neutralized. They're still around. They're still around. Yeah, I'm scared of Steam as well. Steam does care about their players. And it does scare me to think like what is their plans like once it all goes into the gutter. I kind of want to switch games though. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love playing Path and everything, but like let's not forget I have to make videos on this as well. So I don't know what game to play right now. I'm not gonna lie, I was wanting to play Star Wars Battlefront 2 yesterday. I think I have to log in and everything because I haven't played that game in almost a year at this point. Oh wait, no, I did play during May 4th. Again, I always play during like that start because that's when the resurgence of the game happens. I do like to switch it up. I still love like my Dino Survival games and stuff, but like I'd say so far I do enjoy Rivals, but only with friends. I can't really play that game solo. I hate playing it solo. It's another story of like Path, but except Path, if you can play it smart, you can survive solo. But if you're playing with randoms on, like, you know, games like Overwatch or Rivals, it's gonna suck. What is the other game though I want to talk about that I like? Star Wars Battlefront 2. I still love Left 4 Dead 2. Still, I think to me that's one of the greatest zombie survival games out there. Minecraft every now and then. Castle Miners Z, but I'm waiting for Resurrection. Castle Miners Z Resurrection I'm preparing for. That game I am buying in a heartbeat, and I am definitely making a video on it. Who here knows knowledge of Castle Miners Z? Who has knowledge of that game right now? Yeah, Minecraft was a game I grinded the heck out of back then. I will say, I do like some Pokemon games. I know despite everything with Nintendo, I can never go wrong with Pokemon. Yeah, but Castle Miners Z, bro. Dude, that is That was, I think, one of the best Minecraft clones out there. One of the best. I think it was the best Minecraft clone, in my opinion. That game was just so freaking good. And when I heard the developer, like who made Castle Miner Z, came back to make a remaster of it, like brand new features, brand new designs, everything. Oh my gosh! Play DBD? No. I'm sorry to say this, but I will never play DBD. After everything I've heard about that game, no, I refuse. I refuse to play DBD. Everything I've heard about it already tells me no. Same thing with Rust. Same thing with Rust. I refuse to play it. I don't care if a friend tells me, do you want to play DBD? I'm gonna say no. Even if Steam gifts it to me, I'll be like, no. Get rid of this game from me. I don't care. Dead by Daylight, right? That's the one where you get to play as like either a slasher or a survivor, and you just have to escape the slasher, right? And the slasher's job is just to go around. Like, they even have movie slasher characters on that one, right? Like, I heard they added... I even heard they added Springtrap into that game. They added William Afton. They added the Xenomorph as well. Did that mean they added the, what are the other ones called from the movie Predator? From the Predator movies. What are those things called again? What is their species called? I forgot what their species are called. Oh, I do need fish, actually, so what am I doing not hunting these fish? You hate FNAF? I will say, FNAF was fun with the first 4 games. I think it got milked hard. It got milked really bad. Ah, so that's what they're called. Okay, yeah, the Yautja? The Yautja. Yeah. Okay, so they're not in the game? Ah, that would've been cool. But even then, I wouldn't play still. Okay, be honest, guys. Which team are you on? Team Xenomorph or Team Yautja? Like, who do you root for? Especially when you watch Alien vs. Predator. Who did you root for? Which side? Yeah, I love the Yautja. I feel like there's so much built around them. Like, especially when it comes to the lore and everything. Yeah, the aliens are just mindless. They're kind of just mindless. That's why I'm not really Team Xenomorph. They're just kind of just... The whole gist of them is just to... Literally, like, just use other living things to just reproduce. That's it. By using, obviously, the chest bursters. That's what they used. And then, of course, when it comes to the Yautjas, their whole thing is that they just want to hunt and hone their hunting skills better by hunting different types of species. And especially how there's, like, such a hierarchy between them as well. And the fact is, I'm glad they actually did a collab with the Xenomorphs, though. With, like, the Alien movies. Yeah, they hunt for sport. And here's the thing, though. They have morals to who they hunt. They will not hunt someone who's, like... If they see humans, they will try to hunt them. But they will not hunt children. They will not hunt people who are already, like, sick. Who are, like, sick. They don't hunt sick people or injured people. They don't hunt pregnant women. They don't hunt, like, obviously, I already said children, but, like, babies, I guess, count as that as well. They don't do that. Yeah. The young members in the clan, yeah, they hunt the ultimate prey, which is the Xenomorphs. The hunt is their life. Yes, that's what I think. I was thinking of going all the way to Green Hills, by the way, the Green Hills River, but I think I'm gonna go to... What should I... I'm gonna come to the Birchwoods River, actually. I'll go there. Actually, no. No. I'll go to Sharptooth Marsh. I'll just see how it is there. But yeah. I do think the Yautjas are just cooler, especially when it comes to the designs. I love their designs so much more. But I love what they did with the collab between the two, where they, like, in order for them to be fully matured adults, they have to successfully hunt a xenomorph. That's what their whole thing is, that they have to hunt a xenomorph. Yeah, humans. Yeah, it's because of our intellect. Humans is the reason why they love to go for them. Didn't apparently a show come out where like they made one of the Yautja, like they made it like the main character, like there's apparently no humans in the movie, it's just him as the main character. They made a Yautja show about it, and like it's literally the main character of its own show. Didn't they do that? And like it did really well apparently. Yeah, humans are made pretty dumb in a lot of movies, especially horror movies. Like, it's already been a trope that everybody has seen. Or, like, there'll be the wide open door they can go out, or, like, the wide open window to escape the house they're being chased in. Like, let's say they're being hunted by Michael Myers, who's literally not even running at them. He's just walking towards them. And guess what? They can either choose to leave the house completely by going out the open window, or they just choose to go down in the basement. And I'm like, what are you doing? Leave the freaking house! No, okay, I'm gonna say this about Jurassic World. The last Jurassic World movie, I know how bad it was, but I will say the thing that pissed me off compared to everything else out of that movie was, why do you have to have kids in that movie? The kids annoyed me the most out of the adults. Like, why bring kids? Like, the whole trailer, too, for Rebirth was the whole, like, oh, we're going to this island. Nobody dares to go onto it, but we're going there to collect, like, eggs and, you know, DNA. You know, that's what we're doing. That's the whole gist of it. That's what we're doing. But what do? All of a sudden, they want to bring a family with, like, 2 or 3 kids with them. Why? Like, why do that? There's no point in adding that. Like, are they trying to make... Yeah, exactly. It was an unnecessary plot. The kids always have plot armor, but yeah, it's still, like... It's so dumb. I hated it. I hated what they did with it. Like, at this point, leave the Jurassic franchise alone. Leave it alone. Don't make movies off of it. Leave it the heck alone. I'm gonna go ahead and switch games. Alright, put the music back in. I'm gonna rewind it because I love this song a lot. Alrighty, but yeah. The whole thing is with that is... Yeah, that's the stupid thing. A whole candy bar wrapper is the reason. Exactly. When I heard when they announced it was rated R, I was actually hyped for it. But when I heard the reviews, I was not a fan. Dude, oh, another movie that pissed me off. This is kind of off topic from those types of movies, but Thor: Love and Thunder. Say what you want about the MCU after Endgame. There were some good movies, but that was awful. How did we go from an awesome movie like Thor: Ragnarok to Love and Thunder? Like, that movie should have been an R-rated horror. I'm sorry, if they're adding Gore the God Butcher, which I think was a goated villain in, like, the comics, they decide to just completely gut him, especially with Christian Bale. Christian Bale playing the character. How do you mess that up? Like his one chance to be in a movie, like to finally be in the Marvel movies, just to be casted off again as like, oh, a one-time villain again. Like the whole villain problem with the MCU I've had. Like I've always had that issue with it. Is like, oh, like, you know, I don't like, you know, how do I put it? Like again, it should have been an R-rated horror movie. That's what they should have did. His acting was so good in that movie still. He still did what he could with the dog water freaking script he was given. Even Chris Hemsworth said that he despised that movie. He despised playing in that movie. He said he wanted one more chance to play Thor to give us a serious Thor. No way he said that. No, I don't want to believe that. Because I like Chris Pratt as an actor. I think he's a cool actor. He's done decent, you know? I think his best performances was definitely in Guardians. And I loved him in the, what's the show called? Yeah, that's what Chris Hemsworth said. It was written by a 7-year-old. But Chris Pratt, he was really funny in, what's that show called? Freak. Parks and Recreation. That's what the one. That's when I first got introduced to him, and I thought he was really funny. His character was hilarious. I still think to this day him as Mario was just out of the blue. I didn't still agree with that casting. They could have definitely picked somebody else, but you know what? I mean, he didn't do awful with Mario. He didn't do awful. I think the Jurassic franchise should be just... Yeah, dude, and Andy, his character Andy was just so freaking funny in that show. Yeah, literally, like... Taika Waititi? Wasn't there drama with him too, like interacting with fans, like horribly? Hang on, give me a sec. Like, yeah, I remember there was like, I guess on Twitter, he got into an argument with a fan who was mad about the whole, because I don't know if you guys know, but the MCU has gone quite woke since Endgame. With like, you know, a lot of shows that are doing pretty bad. And a lot of the movies that are pretty bad as well. I remember, what was it? He said, so, I guess because people were mad. Yeah, there was, what was it? So I guess it was people mad about how Jane was gonna wield the hammer now and be the next Thor. And people were like, come on, again, we're doing this? The MCU? Are we really doing that still? And people were like, dude, like, I know it's part of the comics and all, but like, it feels forced at this point. Like, do we have to do this? And all he said was just cry about it, pretty much. Just cry about it. He didn't like explain it properly, like what the plan was or nothing. He just said cry about it, pretty much. Like, it's not even misogynism at this point. People are just sick of like, we want a well-written female character, okay? That's what we want. We don't want like a girl boss. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the drama, especially with the recent Halo game, with Halo Combat Evolved remaster. Dude, they added I've seen the clips. They added this new female character that, I'm just not gonna lie, it's just getting annoying. It's getting annoying now at this point. Like, I don't know what they're doing with Halo anymore. Like, that's why I just, like, after Reach, everything's just not good. Halo 4 was okay. Like, it was okay, but it wasn't. Yeah, we want well-written female characters. Like, that's the problem I had with the... Like, again, as a huge Star Wars fan, the sequel trilogy always just sits wrong with me. Like, name a fight that Rey had that she lost. She didn't lose a single fight out of all 3 movies. And if you count her being captured by Kylo Ren in the first of the sequel trilogy, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. She won every single fight. Dude, yeah, no, Lara Croft really got completely removed. Ahsoka's a great character. Ahsoka is a great character. I loved Ahsoka Tano. Like, she was a great character. I wasn't a big fan of her show. Like, I will admit, her show was kind of mid to me. But did that make me hate her character? No. Yeah, the whole problem I really had with the sequel trilogy is that it just disregarded Anakin's sacrifice. Anakin's sacrifice to bring in balance to the Force was completely just removed at that point. They're like, oh yeah, nah, it didn't happen. It did not happen. He didn't technically defeat the Emperor and restore balance. No, the dark side still technically came back. So he didn't do nothing. The whole argument too that a lot of like defenders for that was like, oh, if Rey's a Mary Sue, what about Anakin? Isn't he a Mary Sue? First movie, we don't really talk about the first movie of how Anakin is there. Second movie, got his arm cut off. Had his emotions going out of control. He was pretty much like a teenager pretty much at that point too. And then with the third movie, he ended up falling to the dark side. Yeah. Especially with that one-liner when he's like, somehow Palpatine's returned. Somehow Palpatine's returned. It's like even the writers didn't know what to do. Yes, there are annoying male characters out there. Absolutely. Like, do we not like them? Yeah, we don't like them. Exactly. Like, the reason why people loved Master Chief is because, yes, he made his own mistakes as well. He didn't keep Cortana safe during the fourth game and didn't keep her safe permanently. He couldn't save Johnson. He couldn't save, what was her name again? The other girl from who died in Halo 3 as well. Miranda Keyes, when he couldn't save her as well. Like, again, he made his mistakes too, where he couldn't save everyone. So all he could do was just definitely destroy the rings, save humanity. That's the best thing he can do. Like, that's the thing that people don't understand is like, we need characters that are well written, okay? Well written, that have their flaws as well, that aren't flawless. We don't want flawless, perfected characters. And I think people just don't, like, they just don't do it right. They just don't know how to do it right. It just is really, it's really gotten on my nerves at this point to like where it's all going. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do anymore with like when it comes to Halo and its franchise. Like, I don't know anymore. It's falling apart. Like Halo Infinite could have been good if they just released more. Yeah, Moff Gideon was kind of meh as well. Wasn't a big fan of him. The actor though, he did a phenomenal job still with the character. Say what you want. Every time I saw Los Pollos Hermanos in the show, I was like, bro, I want some fried chicken now. Because they made the fried chicken there look so good. I don't know why. But yeah, unfortunately, like, I still think The Mandalorian Season 1 and 2 were really good. The villain, yeah, kind of mid. But, like, I still think the show did really well. Like, I'm not here to say, though, that Moff Gideon was the worst villain of all time. No, I still think he was not the best. I think he was just a very mid-level villain. But Season 3 is where everything fell apart. Exactly. Yeah, Season 3, it wasn't even The Mandalorian. It was just the Bo-Katan show. I'm gonna say, too, I'm sorry if people disagree with me on this one, but I hate Bo-Katan. I don't like her character. I don't. Think about it. She joined a terrorist group. She joined that type of group that goes against her sister's ways. and there's a chance that her sister could have been killed, and she knew that, and she still joined along. But then all of a sudden, her sister dies, and she doesn't blame herself. No, she immediately tries to use that against Obi-Wan and be like, I thought you and my sister were close. And Obi-Wan, he was even like, you're the one who technically let her die, first of all. And now all of a sudden, like, after everything too, like, and here's the thing, I didn't like what they did in Star Wars Rebels, how all of a sudden she just gives her the sword to lead Mandalore. Like, what? The Darksaber all of a sudden goes to her all of a sudden? She didn't even fight for it. She just like, oh no, it belongs to you. Ended up getting the Darksaber without earning it. Exactly. No, I couldn't handle that. I just hate. Din should have kept the Darksaber. Him giving it up was stupid, because even then, it ended up getting, Moff Gideon ended up breaking it. So like, we're never seeing the Darksaber again. That's the sad part now. Like, it's one of the coolest designs for a lightsaber. And now it's just gone. I wanted Din Djarin to eventually master it and learn how to use it. But no, they didn't do that. Like, it just irritates me so much. Like, I'm still so, like, upset with that. People are like, oh, we like Bo-Katan. No, the writers are like, we love Bo-Katan. The fans love Bo-Katan. Let's make season 3 all about Bo-Katan. I'm like, no. Because I don't even like her. Some of us actually have, like, you know, a higher intellect to kind of, like, you know when we see bad writing, And I saw that with her right off the bat, right after, like, you know, her sister died and everything. And she doesn't blame herself on it. Instead, just doesn't even take responsibility for that. Like, you technically caused that death to happen. You sided with Maul, and you were already against your sister in the freaking beginning. It's such an irritating, like, thing going on with that. It's so irritating. General Grievous would have loved the Darksaber, bro. He would have loved to have it. I'm planning on going to see the Spider-Man movie today, though, because apparently it's really good, and I'm trying my hardest to avoid spoilers. But also, no, General Grievous was done dirty throughout the Clone Wars. Yuppo. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it. What times do I want to go see this movie, though? There's a lot of times. I definitely want to go see it, though. But yeah, Grievous was done dirty. I think he was done dirty. He was done really dirty. Alright, give me a sec, actually. I'll be right back. Gotta go to the restrooms, so BRB.
fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall. From a golden mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion. I'm going in. Into oblivion. Into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion. I'm going in.
Alrighty, I'm back. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, what were we talking about again? Let me see. Oh yeah, it went to Star Wars. Yeah, I don't understand the whole Grievous thing they were doing. And also podcast. I didn't know we were doing a podcast at this point. Dude, no, 2003 Grievous was crazy.
But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if
I remember that now.
I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain.
Probably gonna go get something to eat actually right now, probably in the stream. Because I can't think of another game to play too, and also I do want to get something to eat right now. But hey, this was a pretty long stream. I think I'll probably... I don't know if I'll stream more actually, because I need to start working on my next video. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream and everything. I mean, got some things done. Like we got the Amarga to sub it all, then we lose it to a modded dino that had, again, the ability to daze. But no immunity from the looks of it too. But you know what? It's whatever. It's how you know that now I know I can't really play full terrestrials without dealing with that BS. Anyway though, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll talk to y'all later and see y'all on the next video potentially, or maybe next stream. Peace.